Hello, it's Kovu with a personal spin, and I've got something a little bit more different for you today. I want to show you my entire CD collection. So if you'll excuse the shaky camera work and a couple of other things, I'll take you around my den and show you my CD collection up close and personal. Here we go. Okay, we'll start here with the A's, or the numbers. This is my 311 collection. It starts and finishes just here. Then we got all the other numbers, and the A's start just there with the band A. And you won't be able to identify all my CDs. Oh, there's a gap there. Oh no, there isn't. Ignore me. That's Alan Jackson. Here is some Agalor, which I'm actually going to move in a minute. Now I know where it is. Some more Alan Jackson. Then we get into all Alien Ant Farm, Alicia Keys, All That Remains, Alter Bridge, American Head Charge, Amon Amarth, The Amity Affliction, Animals as Leaders, Andrew Hill, Annihilator. Brilliant band. That's in the wrong way. Oh, whoever did that will be stabbed. And we got more Annihilator up to there. Anti-Flag, Arch Enemy, Army of Freshmen, some jazz, As I Lay Dying, band called Ash, Ashes of Aries, a random, that can go somewhere else. Look at me rearranging all my CDs as I go. That's better. Asking Alexandria, some more A. Yep, that's my postcard from Female. Then we're on to the B's. Music in the background is Flash Called Apocalypse. It's their new album, which I've just forgotten the name of, which is really annoying. But it's okay because I'm talking over it, so it's covered by the thingy, the fair use policy, because you can barely hear it, I hope. Put anything that you like in, and if you don't see what you like, let me know and I'll probably buy it, unless I've already got it and you just didn't notice it, of course. Now we're in the C's. Byzantine or Byzantine. Most underrated band in the history of underrated bands. Right there. Then we've got Caliban, Camel, Cancerbat, Canned Heat. And then right back over here we've got my little Cannibal Corpse collection. I'm missing a few essential ones of theirs because when I bought them I wasn't huge on them, but now I quite like them. Caravan, Captain Beyond, Cap Down, Carol King, Casting Crowns. I know they're like a Christian band, but I still quite like the music, and some of the songs are very uplifting, and I happen to be very spiritual, so it doesn't really bother me that much. Cat Stevens, his two best albums, Catatonia, some Welsh band that probably most people haven't heard of, Cavalier Conspiracy, Chamillionaire, which is a stupid name but I like the songs, Charles Mingus and a couple of other Charlies, Children of Bodom. I refuse to call them Bodom because it's not Bodom, it's Bodom. I know that's probably really controversial, but I don't care. Chimera. Fucking sucks they broke up because I've got all of their albums, including something else special. Then I've got some Chopin, some other random bits, and then my Christian McBride selection is just here. Then Circus Survive, Sirithungol, City and Colour, CKY, Croc and Turler. And then we move over to Code and Cambria and some other stuff which you might be able to identify, you might not, and then Cradle of Filth. So people often wonder how I organise my CDs and things like that. Well, they're sort of in alphabetical order, but because I've got so many, I tend to, now I've decided I'm not going to put them in alphabetical order. What's in order will stay in order, and if it changes as I'm collecting things and moving them around and stuff, that is how it will remain from now on. It used to bother me that bands weren't together, but I've just got so many now that it doesn't... I literally spend the whole of my life just organising, and I wouldn't have time to do much else. Not that I do much else, but that's beside the point. So, I use these shelves, and I will continue showing you my CDs now. We continue with Cradle of Filth, and then we get to Crash Test Dummies, Crazy Town, Cream, Creed, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Trust Faith, a bit of Crowded House, Crown the Empire, Crucial Conflict, Crypt Sermon, Crystal Lake, Cypress Hill, D12, Damien Marley, some jazz, some black metal. This is all a bit random, this bit. David Bowie, I've got quite a bit of his. I got it just after he died because it was cheap, so I waited and it was cheap. So there you go, classic jazz album right there. What else have we got? It's really hot in here. Dead Kennedys, my Decapitated Collection, Death Angels new album. And Meg is shouting. Deep Purple. Most of that's Deep Purple, and then at the end, Deftone. Everyone quite often asks where I get my CDs from. The answer is mostly from Amazon. Occasionally I buy from the actual record label. Sometimes I go to discogs.com, occasionally, very occasionally eBay, and when I'm well I go to HMV if I've got any money. And charity shops, I also buy from charity shops. Lots and lots of Oxfam CDs. Okay, the tour continues with my Beethoven box set, which is awesome thing, and then Despised Icon. There's a goodly collection of different things here. Disturbed, this is mostly still in alphabetical order, so you'll see most of my Disturbed and things, it's all in order. Also, I made these shelves myself with the help of my friend. Well, actually this one I made completely on my own out of an old bed. I don't know if you'll be able to see any of these. I'm trying to do it slightly faster because otherwise the video will take ever to show. Because I've got that many. Actually, don't know how many I've got. Probably not that many actually. I bet most people have got like 10,000, but the thing about mine is every single one is an album. There's not a single, well, there's one EP actually, maybe two, and there isn't a single single in my collection. I don't do singles, they piss me off. You didn't see that one. It's a nice selection of G there. Obviously I don't have everything in the world, though if I had the money I would. Guns N' Roses. Kovu's blocking the side ones with his speakers chair. Hatebreed, Heathen, Heart of a Coward, Herbie Hancock. Oh, I've started shaking. Lack of Food. In Flames. Gotta love In Flames. Why do I have a funny feeling I've got that album twice? Oh no, no I don't. Ignore me. It's okay. That has happened a few times. Have you ever bought an album you've got twice? For a second time? If you have, what was it? Where did you get it from? Yeah, you can't see these ones now here really. Let me know in the comments. Is there a particular album you think I should check out? Whether it's a classic or an old one. My very special things which you can't see. Onwards to the K's and the M's. So we got Mastodon, Killswitch Engage, Korn, Megadeth, Bit of Mayhem, Meshuggah. That one's annoying me. Lacuna Coil, Lamb of God, Kiara's big tail's in the way. Uh-oh. That'd be embarrassing if that fell down. Metallica, Miles Davis, Led Zeppelin, Last Richardson Bastards, Less Than Jake, Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit. I grew up in that era before anybody moans that it's not metal, because it is metal as far as I'm concerned. Mudvayne, yeah, I've started shaking. Nelly, Nickelback, Nirvana, NoFX, Nuclear Assault right at the very end. Then we've got Marilyn Manson, Massive Attack, Mad Caddies, Machine Head, can't wait for their new album to come out, Live or Live, and then back down here again we've got some Nick Drake, 9 Inch Nails as well, Nelly Furtado. I laughed because I've got a hilarious version me and my friend call it. And down here are some of my newer ones. We've got Carrick Angren, Septic Flesh, Death, Textures, Tiger Army's new album, Unearth, In Flames, Dark Stars, Darkest Straw, Illuvity, and then Bestie's Big Bum. Light! And here we have some more CDs. Yes, I have got a lot of them in my Opeth collection. And then there's a big gap there. Oh, my sister's borrowing my Lion King CDs, so you won't see those. Pantera, Avaroche, Rancid, Rammstein, Rainbow, Rage Against the Machine, Radiohead, Queen, she's going to be moved in a minute, Queens of the Stone Age, Q-Tip, Poya, Portrait, who've got a new album out but I haven't got it because it says it won't dispatch for 2 weeks, which is annoying. Periphery, who've also got a new album out, Rancid, Real Big Fish, Rhapsody, got most of theirs, and then Riverside, I've got Robbie Williams, and then Royal Crown Review, and the beginning of Rush. These are my newest ones that arrived today and yesterday.
Here, James.
Meg, shush a minute. These are my newest ones that came today and yesterday, and there'll be a few more tomorrow that arrive. Woo. And then there's all sorts. That's Shamash. Their new album is Triangle. And there's all sorts there. I actually showed you all these yesterday, but I don't care. Here's some more. We've got Ocean Wisdom, he's awesome. Fell Attack, Winter Filleth, Odin's Throne, Wolves in the Throne Room, Enisim, that's quite a hard to find album I do believe, and some generic sort of metal-y stuff. Here's my special Chimera thing. It's not that special, but I paid £3 for it and then it went up to 30. That's why you gotta love Amazon. And that is all there is there. Right, this bit's cool. That's my Yes collection. And Errol Garner. And here's the rest of Rush, which stops just there. Then we've got Sanctity. There's one band I don't have any of, is Judas Priest and Saxon. I know most people probably murder me for that, but I just haven't got around to buying them yet. Shadows Fall. Silosis, because it doesn't fit with the rest of my Silosis. Slayer, whoops. Slayer, Dope Smoker, Slipknot, Snoop Dogg, Snuff, Soilwork, Sonic Syndicate, Soulfly, Spineshank, yeah, all sorts. Again, oh, and here's my Flower Kings collection. and the Flaming Lips. I can't see anything particular there. Oh, the Birds box set. Bunny the Bear. I love that band. The Bouncing Souls, another one of my favouriteest bands. And then the Aggrolites. Textures again. And System of a Down. Cybreed. All sorts there. Sorry, my hands are not least. These ones. They all live on a little shelf. Simba's going to block your way. No, Simba. How are you? There's all sorts in there. Tiger Army. Boyzone. Yes, I own Boyzone. There's nothing wrong with that. Oops. Twatted my little fox. And that is it. Hello. As you can see, I've tried to show you my entire CD collection. I also have vinyls down below me. I've tried to do it as quickly as possible and as, I say, entertaining as possible, but in such a way that you can actually see each and every one. And I will include pictures at the end of this video. Also, as you can see behind me, I have a lot of Lion King plushies, which is the other thing I collect, and they guard my CDs and vinyls. Thank you for watching. I am the Cubby, and this has been my CD haul of CDs.